What is up, my fellow creatures of the night? It's your boy, Nyte Lyfe, your resident revenant VTuber reborn again, and we are here tonight with some Abandoned Archive, a new game that just came out, created by Vettel987. For those of you that follow the sort of thing, you probably know him as the creator of Nero-sama and Evil Nero. He's been working on and teasing this game for quite some time. It's yeah, I've seen a very small amount of gameplay from this, not much. It's it's a sort of game that I don't have that much experience in, so might take me a bit to get used to it, but figured it looked entertaining, worth checking out. Yeah, no, I think that's about all I've got to say. Let's just go right in. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up! Ooh, okay. And an archive. Tutorial. Okay. Alright, that's how you do that. Ooh, ooh. Oh, jeez, okay. Maybe I will want to play this on mouse and keyboard. We'll see. Okay. Oh. My, you're much smaller than I envisioned. I am perfectly average size, thank you very much. I wonder why I had so much trouble transporting you here. That skin, too. Okay. It's so vibrant and smooth. We don't get many of your kind down here, that's for sure. What's going on? Where are my manners? I am Oblom, an, ex-scientist of sorts. My past is laughable, so I daren't bore you. What isn't boring, however, is the situation you have found yourself in. This tower doesn't get many visitors, if any at all. I don't know how you found your way down here, but I can assure you that you will not be able to find your way out on your lonesome. That is why I, O gracious and benevolent Oblom, will aid you in getting out of here. So, like, odds are good that Oblom's probably, like, the final boss here, right? After all, not many would want to willingly rot away in this place. I'll be blunt. I know of your species and their affinity for all schools of magic. I really believe you have potential. Oh, well, thank you. I want to make use of such potential and find a way for us both to leave this wretched place. This deal is not one-sided, mind you. I promise to guide and protect you throughout your journey. If you are ever on the verge of death, I will do everything in my power to save you. A mutually beneficial deal, no? Since I will be relying on your skills to progress in this tower, I would like to test your current abilities. Don't worry, I'll try not to harm you. All I ask is you to dodge through this simple task, okay? Okay. Splendid work. Your agility is impressive, and will certainly prove useful. Here, take this spell and destroy these crystals. I would like to see how well you handle spellcasting. Okay. Okay, yeah, so... yeah. Very good. Your species has a history of magic affinity, but they might be understating. But they might... Your species has a history of magic affinity, but they might be understating after that display. Oh ho ho. Well, let's see how you handle wielding two spells at once, shall we? Some spells can be charged by holding down their button. Okay. Such a graceful display of skill. Yeah, no, that is how I should be reading that. Such a graceful display of skill. Really brings me back to my days of youth. Let's keep up this momentum, shall we? Next, I'd like to manifest an improvement for one of your spells. You can open the spell menu at any time by pressing X, and keep in mind you'll need my help to upgrade them, so make sure I'm nearby. You should have stolen enough knowledge from those crystals, so quickly now. Stolen. Press X to open the spell menu. Alright, Aqua Javelin, basic spell of water assault, taught in many academic institutions. Cooldown is 4.5 seconds. Aqua, conjure a pure water javelin, which the user can hurl with great strength as long as they muster such strength by charging up the spell. The spell is one of those frighteningly easy to teach or self-learn, however requires mastering to become lethal in any way. It uses with high water affinity, such as a submerc race, will be able to conjure much more powerful javelins. Okay, so is that going to be one of the things, like, if we die, we have might come back as different races, because I know this is a roguelike. Thunder Toss. Spell Spell created by devout worshippers of royalty. Channel lightning at the intended enemy, which chains through any nearby foes. Originally, lightning was seen as the manifestation of the sun's rage, and many people desperately wanted to harness such power in hopes to be recognized by royalty. I feel like the Thunder Toss is probably going to be better. Okay. Increase damage by 30%. Initial hit deals 20% more damage. Decrease damage fall off by 40%. Less damage lost when chaining, and can chain onto one less enemy? Okay. Initially hit enemy freezes for 0.5 seconds. Increases cooldown by 30%. More enemies are affected per stack. Yeah, let's go with the increased chain damage. Magnificent. A perfectly upgraded spell. Truly a work of an artisan. I think now you should be ready to face some worthwhile opposition. Head into the room below. There should be some guests waiting for you. Oh ho ho ho. Okay. Wait. What is it? What? Okay. Oop. Okay. Let's let that go. Let's get through the cooldown on that, because I don't want to walk in with absolutely nothing. Oops. Oh, was that it? Okay. Oh, something glowing here. Anything else? No, okay. Spend 10 knowledge to search the bookshelves? Do I have 10 knowledge? Ticking time bomb. When an enemy dies or you take damage, cause a small explosion. Buildable bombs are an item of the past when you consider that the explosion can be recreated so easily in so many different ways. Yet some people hold on to such antiques for strange and unknown reasons. Sure. Probably wanted to try searching deeper, but I think that's okay. Strange. This barrier is still active. Do not fret. There is nothing to be alarmed about. Is that so? Minus. Is that so? Yes, you want to give me some advice on how to play? You should be able to warp back to me. You must be familiar with your ancestral magic, right? Press B to teleport back to Oblong. Oop. Shoot. I think that's all of them. I guess we're in each other's debt now. Haha. Wait, where did you find that item? I could have sworn you didn't have it a few seconds ago. That item is a relic of the past, imbued with magic. I don't know how you got it. But if you can obtain more, I'm confident they will be of use. Anyway, I said that I will protect you, and I will do just that, but I have neglected to tell you what that entails. Essentially, what I have done is bound our spirits together. This allows for me to protect you in times of need, as well as provide a few other benefits. Also, this tower is sorted into floors. We need to descend it in order to go further underground so we can reach the city of Orbites. Orbites are my fellow species. I was exiled from the city long ago, but it's been that long that I'm sure they'll let me back in, I think. Care to elaborate as to why you were exiled? I wish we could just go straight to the base of this tower, yet it is not quite so easy. My power, although vast, is still limited. I can warp both me and you about one floor down, but then I get awfully fatigued. Not all is lost, though. On each floor should be powerful abominations infused with strength. Should you be able to best these foes, I will be able to grasp and absorb such strength, allowing us to travel down once more. Of course, this is all theoretical, but I'm an ex-scientist, and I'm confident this will work. Uh-huh. Well, I feel as if all is said and done, I suppose. Let us depart onwards, or downwards, rather. Haha. Okay. Ooh. That's... How is it that you have arrived here? No matter, you'll be gone soon enough. Your wasted potential disgusts me. I will not let you leave so easily. Alright, damn. Getting a little personal here. Activate your Y key and cycle through your inner stances. Leave this place and our paths may cross again. Huh. Okay. Ooh, make a deal with Oblome. Mysterious beginnings. Ah, now welcome to the archive proper. A pity I couldn't bring your spells with you. Something must have interfered our transition to this floor. But I digress. Go off and explore these halls. I shall stay here, should you ever require my assistance. Okay, so what's... Okay, so I can just kind of throw paper. Cool. That's my one spell right now. Nice. Oh, no, I can just knock down that poster. Doesn't do anything for me, just can do it. Oh, okay, I can... Okay, I throw it as a ball. Which can bounce. Nice. Oh, shoot. Rolled too early on that. Nope. Ah, it's just me rolling the wrong way. Okay. Uh-oh. Ah, man. Yeah, the biggest thing I'm gonna have to get used to here is dodging. I will probably have to try and use a mouse and keyboard in the future, because it's definitely gonna be easier than controller. Because aiming is also a thing I'm gonna need to remember to do. Alright. Yeah, these guys shoot at me. Okay. What's this? Spell menu. Disc Cyclone Gem Propulsion. Create a crystal wall that rapidly increases in temperature. Will need to be thrown and shatter on impact, causing shrapnel to fly off. Okay. Yeah! Disc Cyclone, gather abundance of air in the encircled fist, then the user opens their and gyrates the concentrated wind over time. The longer charging, the more wind the user should charge. Then, the wind is sent towards the target at a lethal velocity, and after collision will naturally travel to any living thing near the target. Initially developed as a means for royalty to safely pacify a large, dense group, but criminals and bandits wanted to employ the spell's true power, thus creating a more lethal cyclone. And yeah, crystal propulsion creates a crystal ball that rapidly increases in temperature, will need to be thrown, and shatters on impact, causing shrapnel to fly off. A spell that ordinarily would be very reliable has the downside of constantly heating up until the shattering of the crystal. Academics love to study this one, as it has many other weird quirks, such as channeling much faster whilst underground. Okay, so that's what that does. Do I have... Oh, hello. Didn't take you as one for conversing much. Not that I mind, of course. Say, it really is deadly down here. A surprise an orb like me survives so long. Oh, I'm not much for combat, but I certainly dabble in some creationary spells back before I was exiled. I've been in a bit of a slump recently, though. Haven't been able to create anything of use. Accept offering. Sure. Aha, such a kind soul. Inspiration has struck. Here, have at you. What? Oop. Shoot, that was the teleport button. I regret to inform that this old brain is all used up. I can't seem to think straight with all the malignance on this floor. Okay, wait, what did I get? Well, either way, I can upgrade one of my spells. Let's see, so gem propulsion can increase bleed damage, increase damage dealt, decrease amount of shrapnel by 1, increase amount of shrapnel by 2. Oh, frick me. I did not read that fast enough. Canceling that also still made me drop that knowledge. Okay, so I'm guessing the accept offering was me getting healed by 1. Oop, it's over here. Can't do that because... Oh god. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die here. Yep. Cheating death. Have Oblom save you from the brink of death for the first time. Oh, I see you are full of vim and vigor, young one. Let's hope you stay that way, You know if you get weary, I will do my utmost to assist. Okay, wait, what's my spell now? Gravity Push. Manipulates gravity, acting on an enemy, and propels them away from the user. Thornix were a group of failed scholars who continued their studies of supernatural powers in isolation, creating spells long abandoned. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna... This aiming is going to be a lot easier using this. Okay, I can't do anything to test the spell. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, I just straight up there's no like projectile to it, you just click on the enemy and hit them. That's interesting. Okay, what did that give me? Bubble Banishment puts an enemy that falls within the user's target area into a bubble, restricting their movements. The bubble is filled with water and enemies inside will drown. The bubble will pop if anything collides with it. Common usage of this spell does not involve filling the bubble with water. However, some submerc sought to be more feared and decided to adapt the spell for increased lethality. That's left shift to roll. Oh. to do that. Oh, they're explosive barrels. Got it. Okay. Wait, can I shift that onto a different... Can I shift that onto right mouse button or no? Can I? Nope, can't. I don't think I can switch where the spells are. Ooh, ooh. Oh, God. Oh, wow, there's a lot of stuff happening. Yep. Oh, wow, I walked into that one. Okay. Alright. Gotta get used to this now, but I think I can... I think I'll... Yeah. Okay, I'm just saying the same stuff. We still got... Yeah, that's still gravity. Yeah, still got gravity pushes our one spell. Alright. Yeah. Alright. The other thing is I just gotta get used to dodge rolling. Cartography. Receive knowledge of the rooms. You are temporarily rewarded with each knowledge for each new room you discover. Searching and scavenging can be bothersome to the ill-informed, but a small mindset change can reveal wonders that were always in view. Who knows what the next corner will bring? Okay, all right. So I get a little extra bonus knowledge for entering a room. Oh, that's cool. That's helpful. Okay. Yep. And let's see, what did I get there? Orb of Thunder. Conjure an orb of lightning, propel it, and continue to channel lightning into it until there is a collision. Since the spell is slow-moving, many lightning users were employed to defend places of interest. There has also been talk of casting a non-lethal stationary variant as a method of torture, but no official records of this have been found. I like that there's also little lore drops about each of the spells. That's fun. Okay. Anything around any of these places? No. Okay. Ooh, there's something in here. Okay. Gravity is nice. Spend 10 knowledge to... Alright, not yet. What's this? Alright, what did it just... Starlight. Common spell for figures of royalty or prestigious individuals. Fires a beam of sunlight energy that violently increases in intensity until the user is unable to handle the heat. For generations, the sun was worshipped, as it was considered an ally of royalty. So much so that royal magic has fixated on the sun's power for as long as anyone can remember. Okay, fire a beam of sunlight energy. I think... Can I? Okay. I think I'm gonna prefer the ball lightning. Okay, let's search here. Ring of Chaos. Spells deal more damage, but each cast increases the casted spell's cooldown temporarily. No. A design that is strikingly similar to a specific wedding ring sold by a niche company. I assume there's a reference there, but I don't know what it is. This ring has a polarizing reputation, with some saying they despise its design and anyone who approves it, while others saying they adore it, calling it beautiful and borderline perfect. I don't think I want to increase my spell's cooldowns. Let's search deeper. Dark Souls. Any buff to movement speed also slightly buffs your damage. It was never uncommon to imbue shoes with magic, mainly to increase the user's agility. There's a surprising amount of flame magic imbued into this sole, more than some flame scholars can control. Alright, sure. I guess. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Is this a healing spell? Wait. Oh, wait, no, it's just health. I don't have 10 knowledge to... Okay, that's just health. Okay. I hope that doesn't despawn. Knowledge has a price. Ooh. What? I don't know what just happened. I'm sure I'm sure that's gonna play out in some way. Okay, get health. What's... Okay, what is this one? Oh, it's Thunder Toss. Chains through nearby enemies. I think I'm gonna keep the ball lightning one. Spend... Yes. Can roll midway through your roll. Immensely comfortable and smells of nostalgia. Woolen pillowcase. It's hypnotically sleep-inducing and has you feeling superbly refreshed after a quick nap. No. Glass Eye. Gain 50% more knowledge, but reduce max hearts by 2. Pair of pristine eyes. Feels like they have stood the test. No, I don't think I'm wanting to give up my max health here. Whoa! Rufus Tempest. I do not think I'm ready for him. Ugh, shoot. Oh god. Using gravity push on a guy like this is weird. Because yeah, no, I just kind of like vaguely push him, I guess. Oh man. Oh god. Oh no. Yep. Yeah, that didn't play out well. Okay. What am I starting with now? Disc? Okay, back to Disc Cyclone. Yeah, like you can knock the pictures down. Doesn't seem to do anything. Yeah, so I've just gotta get better at dodging. Mostly, just kind of gotta get used to paying attention to what's around me. And that is Aqua Javelin. Okay. Don't really like having those two in combination because they're both spells that need to be charged up. Okay, you can't just hold a full charge spell. Miniature rapier. Killing multiple enemies in a short period of time temporarily increases your general stats. Set of innocent-looking blades, still sharp enough to pierce many materials. Unsurprisingly, they are very delicate. Sure, why not? Oh. Got a second set of guys. Oops. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. So it's special spells that can go in the middle. Blessings of the Sun. Forgotten spell of the Sun. Praise the Sun. Envelops the user with energy of the sun, gifting them boosted agility while punishing any who dare oppose the sun. Like any scriptures, spells too can be lost in the sands of time, waiting patiently for a fresh user to unearth them. Interesting. Can I... Okay, I don't seem to be able to throw the, Okay, those don't break. Got it. Yeah, I don't seem to be able to throw the, wind ball unless there's an enemy to target. So I can't just, like, generally toss it around. Health? What is... Oh, okay. What is this? Crystalline flesh. Turns your skin and bone around your fists into crystals for a brief moment. Usually causes the user to slam their fists into the ground and attempt to remove the crystal from their body. Like many crystal spells, this comes with the downside being that it will instill fear into the user, a panic and instinct causing them to smash the crystal off their body. If it is still used by some, as the quality of the crystal produces borderline unrivaled, making it quite lethal and also quite pretty. Sorrowful spell that scales with the emotions of the user. I'm gonna keep the sun, I think. Oop, shoot. Right, so the spell is ready, but... Yeah. Oop, shoot, I wasted that shot. Okay, what's this one? Oh, gravity push. Yeah. Actually, I think... Yeah, I think I'll get rid of Aqua Javelin, because that takes too much charge. Actually, hold on. Let me switch around where things are. Yeah, because I want gravity push over on the left mouse button. Just because I'm used to that. No. Vial of Sweat. Being hit boosts your movement and time spent invulnerable. Throughout this whole archive are many vials and medical tools tucked away between the books, yet are mostly useless or empty. This vial, however, has seen multiple uses and has a faint aura of power. Okay, that does not replace the dual rapiers. Alright, dead end in here. Oh, this is also a dead end and nothing worth, No, I don't... I'll keep searching before I try and... Yeah, shoot. And is this just good old... Yeah, good old Thunder Toss. That's... Yeah, I think I'll take that instead of the Air Ball. Glass Crutch deals 50% more damage, but take double damage. A beautiful yet impractical crutch shows no use and has been kept in perfect condition. Pulsing Heart, gain an extra heart. A heart which seems to have been imbued with something to stop it from decaying. Sure, yeah, I mean, not really any downside to just gaining an extra heart. And I've got enough for... Right, yeah, I don't have to directly talk with him. I need to just go back. Initially, hit enemy decreases damage fall off by 50%. Enemies need to be 10% closer to chain lightning. Yeah, I think we'll go with that one. Adapter of spells. Upgrade your first spell. Alright. So explored everything in that direction. What is this? Choose one. Health, question mark, or just knowledge? Well, let's gamble. Alright, what's that? Pressure Prison. Projects a spherical ball infused subtly with gravity. The user then cognitively connects with said ball and causes it to rapidly expand and then instantly shrink, dragging others inward. As the spell confuses many, including respected scholars, it was never really used, however quite often studied. It was written in archaic script and with what seemed like intentionally confusing language. Many theorized about the true purpose and proper usage, but to no avail. I'll try that out and see how it plays out. Okay. Ooh, that actually could work well as a combination for the lightning spell, because it pushes enemies close together. And then this one should be the, like, gem propulsion? Yeah, gem propulsion, that's the one that, like, explodes. So yeah, I'll keep... Yeah, no, that could be interesting as a combination for the lightning spell, because it pushes enemies closer together, which then forces them... Yeah, which will then force them to be in range to chain. Vampiric talents. Whenever you kill an enemy, gain and increase your movement speed for 3 seconds. Pursuers of the Nightmare School of Magic idolized creatures of fiction, one of which being vampires. Terrible beings plagued the world, but there have been no official statements on the existence of vampires. So many try their best to mimic these horrors with outrageous spells and savage items. Okay, sure. I guess. Makes sense. Okay, I think that's everything in this direction, so to go back this way then. Yep. That's it, yeah. Oh, God. Let's see, I don't have 10 knowledge to search that one. Oop. Greed. Knowledge has a price. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Okay. So I think I take... Okay, so I think if I take too much, I start taking damage. Still, I'll go this far because it's nice. Alright, nothing in the next room. Or nothing, no next room from here. So now I can search this bookshelf. Protective prosthetic arm. When colliding with an enemy, there is a chance for you to be pushed away. This rusted arm has a mind of its own and seems to restlessly wriggle around in your hand. This item is worn, yet somehow more scientific than most items found in this tower. Ship in a bottle. Enemies have more trouble hitting you. It's rumored that all ships and bottles around the world are crafted by one individual with the alias Mari. Mari? Okay. Right. Knowledge... Wait, no. Hold on. That's not... Keep forgetting that I just need to go to the regular spell menu, but... enemies killed with a spell cause a small explosion, increase the area of effect, deals 50% more damage per enemy. I'll go with increasing area of effect. And then let's also upgrade the lightning. Lightning can chain onto one more enemy, increase damage by 30%, or initially hit enemies freeze. Yeah, let's just increase the damage dealt. Keep things simple. I can upgrade... Yeah, I can upgrade Pressure Prison another time. Chance to stun an enemy by 10%. Increase chance that the implosion triggers 2 or 3 times instead of 1. Let's just go with explosion when we kill an enemy. Meow. Aha. Okay. Keep forgetting to actually dodge roll. I hope I don't lose my upgrades when I check this. Deteriorate. Taboo scriptures found in the early days of Thornix. Latches onto any form of life that the user is targeting and accelerates time for the creature, dealing damage until they perish. The closer you are to the creature, the faster time will move for it. A threatening spell developed by a group of outcasts. Thornix. In their earlier days, they were more overt with their appearance, but now they tend to hide themselves away from the public eye. That has too much of a cooldown for me to replace my lightning spell with it. That sounds cool, but I think I've kind of got a good thing going here. Oh, there's a boss door ahead of me. What's this? Cart attack. Receive the knowledge of rooms. Okay. Yep, that's a boss door. I have 20. I have 20 knowledge, so I think I can use that to, Oh, right, I can teleport back. But... yeah. Let's see. I don't think I can... But I can upgrade the Blessings of the Sun. Cooldown reduced by 10%. Movement speed buff increased by 20%. Cooldown increased by 20%. Enemies on the radius take 75% more damage over time. Radius decreased by 20%. Let's just decrease the cooldown. Back for more, are we? Well, I feel like I'm on the verge of something great. Knowledge required for this offering. Alright. Aha, such a kind soul. Inspiration has struck. Here, have at you. Okay, yeah, so that's just... That gives you, So it gives you 1 health for 10 knowledge. I think I've seen... I think I've seen it said that he can only do that once per floor. Alright, well... That you, Rufus Temple. Oh, Rufus Tempest, not Rufus Temple. I was thinking of Harrison Temple. Ah, man. I just keep not paying attention to where anything is. Oh god, stuff's on fire now. And there it is. Okay. Okay, Orb of Thunder. That's not a good thing to have. It's my only spell. Because that's got a long cooldown. Yeah, I need to practice more on the whole, yeah, on like using dodge rolls and paying attention to how enemies are attacking. Oh, and that's the Gem Fist ability. That's an interesting one. Don't have enough knowledge to dig through that. Ooh, choice. Choose one. Knowledge, health, or a question mark spell. Let's go. Oh, it's the other gem spell. That's fun. Yeah, this one being like a spread damage move is interesting. Oops. Threw that right into a wall, making it, that's like completely... It's completely defeating its usefulness there. Okay, this is the regular lightning. I'll keep this for right now. And experiment a little more. Oop. Oh, okay, that's what it does. Got it. Well, that's fun, at least. Alright, that's a fun little ability. Oh wow, that's already the boss door. Definitely not ready for that yet. Ugh. Okay, that's the Holy Light, which I think is probably better for me, just because I don't really know how to use the hands very well. Vial of Sweat, being hit, I don't know, I'll keep that for right now. I think there's, yeah, I was gonna say, I think there should be some health lying around somewhere. Okay, definitely not ready to, go into the boss door yet. Yeah, I'm not in a good way here. Hollow Pack of Cards. While a primary spell is recharging, gain a buff to your movement speed. 25% if one is recharging, 50% if both are recharging. Although a dying hobby, playing with cards was still thoroughly enjoyed by a few people around the world. Hey, this pack may be empty, but still carries the memories of those who have used it in the past. I still enjoy playing with cards. Let's see. What's the upgrades for gem propulsion? Increase damage dealt by 33%, decrease amount of shrapnel by 1, increase amount of shrapnel by 2, decrease cooldown time by 20%. I think, honestly, that's kind of what I want here. Decrease the cooldown time, especially since I'm using 2 spells that have a bit of a higher cooldown. Like, I probably just want to switch those out, but... what's... Oh, this is the, wind ball. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep ball lightning for now. Ooh. Destroyed statue. That's a nice little world building. Ooh, another lever. Oh, yeah, temporarily receive knowledge for discovering runes. I don't think I gain anything by destroying those barrels, but I just want to do it. Book of Fairies' Sorrows. On death, revive once with 1 heart of health and 5 seconds of invulnerability. Oh! Even in a world filled with magic and mystery, the existence of fairies is still considered myth. Many feel that they are a symbol of protection and good luck, and carry around fairy-like objects to be bestowed with such luck and protection. Oh, okay, so like, yeah, so it... a one-time, like, recovery from, yeah, one-time protection from, dying. That could, yeah, that could be pretty useful, assuming I make it work. Yeah, assuming I can, you know, make it count. Oh, and don't do that. Okay, the burst of speed when I kill an enemy is actually very disorienting. Let's see, that's all that. Let's see, we do have an upgrade here. Nope. Ah. Yep, dodge roll. Really need to practice it. Is this... Oh, no, this is something different. What's that? Orbit of Judgment. Ooh. Drags enemies close, forcing them to orbit around the user until they dispel them outwards. The leader of Thornix never had a name and was only addressed as Eternal due to their followers believing Eternal had achieved immortality. Thornix leader's secret spell seen only by a few unfortunate victims. I could see how that would combo well with other things, but I don't think it does much for what I've got. Oh, that's another new thing. What's this one? Bubble Banishment. Puts any enemy that falls within the user's target area into a bubble, restricting their movements. Oh, okay. Common usage of the spell. Okay. So I picked that one up earlier, but I didn't realize quite what the V trigger effects did. I'll give this one a shot, see what happens. See if it works out any better for me. Ooh, another choice room. Knowledge has a price. Ah, darn it. Alright. I think... Is that every... No. I was gonna say I thought that was every room, but nope. Clearly not. Oh, jeez. I didn't even see that one there. Okay. Now I think that's every room. And I now have, like, no health. So, great. Do, however, have a lot of knowledge. That's not going to help me here. Okay, that doesn't really help me either with what I'm doing, but... yeah, I think I've explored every room now, so... yep. Oh. Reduce cooldown. The orb's explosion deals 25% more damage. Decrease the orb's speed and increase the frequency of shocking. Yeah, let's go with that. Then... reduce cooldown, increase the range and damage of the shocks. Yeah, okay. That works well with the slowing down the speed. Increase damage dealt, increase bleed damage, decrease cooldown time. Let's increase bleed damage on that, sure. Then I can also afford one. Roll deals 50% more damage. Enemies take 200% more damage while in the bubble, but the duration of the bubble is reduced by 50%. Bubbled enemies take damage when they burst out of their bubble. I haven't really even been able to test this one out yet, but... well, I think I've explored every room in this, so... I guess it's time to try and fight Rufus Tempest again. Up. Yep. Okay. So I got the revive, but now I've got to whoop. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mostly need to get better at using the dodge roll, and especially, like, with the boss, I need to just increase my... yeah, I just need to learn his attacks a little more. Strike of the Gods. Latches a spark onto the target that traverses through their body and calls down a strike of thunder. A spell that many people believe judges the target and will only strike down the sinful, only known by a select few devout servants of royalty. Offensive spells attempting to imitate the might of gods. Ooh, alright. A little divine smiting. I'm all about it. Yeah, I need to get better at paying attention to the attacks that are coming towards me. I'm not used to playing... Yeah, I'm, like, used to turn-based RPGs, so I'm not used to having to attack and avoid attacks at the same time. Oh, okay. That's what that does. Oop. Shoot. Which is pretty cool. Whoa. Oh, okay, and so when you roll the, like... Yeah, so whatever attack you have as your V attack also activates when you roll. Okay, we'll keep this one. Got it, okay. I had noticed that there were, like, effects when I rolled with the other ones, but This is the first one where I've actually, like, directly been able to see what the attack itself does. Boop. Okay, I need another spell here somewhere. Okay, there we go. Aqua Javelin. Alright, not really what I was hoping for, but sure, we'll work with it. Clockwork Boots significantly increases movement speed when rolling. Yeah, yeah, sure. That makes sense to me. I think that could be good. Ooh, another lever. Cartography. Receive knowledge of the rooms. Not too bad getting this. Not too bad getting that now. Oh. Search the bookshelf. Red rose. Enemies sometimes drop a red rose when... which roots... Enemies sometimes drop a red rose, which roots enemies nearby in place for 2 seconds. Roses can last up to 1 week after being cut. However, this rose is covered in dust and still a bright red. Sure. What is this one? Oop. That's not what I meant to do. What is this one? Starlight. Okay, fires a beam of sunlight energy that violently increases in intensity until the user is unable to handle the heat. Yep, and there's one of the roses. Oh. Oh, okay. That's a wild attack. Holy crap, that's cool. That's insane. Nope. Keep hitting the wrong button when I try and use the V attack. Alright, what's this one? Halt time. Stops time for everyone except the user, who can move around freely for as long as they can keep the spell active. After the spell was brought to the attention of the authorities, Thornics were considered a national threat, and every last member was hunted and executed without question, in hopes to deter any future followers of their ideologies. Criminalized spell from the end of Thornics' first generation. Oh, well, yeah, sure, yeah, time stop, let's do it. Search. Rolling causes projectile to be fired. Pocket void. Nobody really knows fully how the void functions, or even how it comes about, but a group of researchers were somehow able to isolate it safely. They are most likely the most knowledgeable on the subject. However, as of recent, all members of that research group have supposedly gone missing. Oh, well, that was quick. Alright, broken sunglasses. Whenever you spend knowledge, there's a 50% chance you get some back. Belonging to a once renowned magician due to his iconic signature being visible on the on the temple of this relic, one day the magician vanished, sparking many rumors across the nation, especially since he was declared officially missing. Some people said he went insane and went into hiding, while others claim he had committed suicide using the flames he was famed for. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Ooh, another choice. Knowledge has a price. Okay, it might not be random. That might be every 3 that it deals damage. I'll have to test again to be sure, but I think it just deals damage every time you take 3. Ooh. Okay, what's this one do? Oh, deteriorate. Again, like, I'm interested in checking out that spell, but it just doesn't work with what I've got, and I'm definitely keeping Sun Blast. Alright, gravity push? No. Oops. Okay, I think... Is that all the rooms? Yes. Okay. So first of all... I can get back to full health. And then let's see... Okay, what are the upgrades for Starlight? Spell can pierce enemies, cooldown. Spell can pierce enemies, cooldown increased by 20%. Since I'm about to go into the boss room, that's not really helpful. Deals 50% more damage, movement speed while using decreases by 50%, and cooldown increases by 20%. Affects a 25% larger area in front of you, increase cooldown by 10%. Yeah, let's just straight up more damage. And cooldown reduced by 30%. Killing an enemy with this spell causes all other enemies to be stunned for 1 more second. Yeah, let's just reduce the cooldown. What can I... Enemies killed during this time drop 50% more knowledge. An enemy you killed during this time has a 10% chance to drop health. Damage increase. Yeah, let's just reduce the cooldown for time stop. I don't know. Increase projectile speed and damage, increase bounces by 1, reduce cooldown by 20%, and moderately increase projectile speed. That's a lot of benefits to that. Increase cooldown by 2 seconds, increase the chance of your bounce being doubled. Yeah, speed and damage. Again, since I'm pretty much in position to just... Oops. So just go straight to the boss. Okay, so I could spend all of this into upgrading Starlight. And I'm going to do that. Cooldown reduced, affects 20%, 25% wider area. Yeah, let's just do another cooldown reduction. Alright. Okay. Oh. Let's give this another try. Oh! Sir Veltrine the Failed Magician. Different boss. Oh, okay. Didn't expect that. Probably should have. Okay. V. Wait! Hey, why can he do that during time stop? Oh! Second phase. Pick a card. What if I don't? Oh, oh god. Oh god. Oh, and he spawns enemies. Well. That didn't play out that well. Okay, I'll give this at least 1 more attempt. Oh, what's this one? Vine Lockdown. A commonly auto-activated spell paired with a trap of some kind. Connects with the earth and drags out thick vines to ensnare aggressors while crafting boulders to drop on your prey. Sly thieves and pickpockets will often use this spell to slip away from precarious situations, unknowing of its ancient origin, as it was initially created as a way for sacred items to be protected in dungeons or tombs. There are many more modern solutions for protecting items today, so its original purpose fell out of use. Isn't that sad how that happens? Oh, right. Ooh, that's a good roll power. Ooh. Okay, you can only have like 2 active at once, it looks like. Oh, that's fun. Oh, is this the Blessings of the Sun? I'm gonna keep this for now, but I will try and remember that it's there. Ooh. Cartography. That's good to have, this early. Oh. Oh, and this is just gravity bolt. Nice. Let's search this bookshelf. Dark Souls. Any buff to movement speed also slightly buffs your damage. Sure. Works for me. Okay, well, here's the boss room. Let's gather up some more knowledge and build some of my stuff up. Did roll right into an attack, but I at least got, just got my health recovery right away. Greed. Knowledge has a price. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Nope, it is potentially, yep, it is random. Okay. Well, now I know. I kind of love gravity push because it's just, you just click on the guys and they just fly away. Okay, can I check what the... No, I can't. Or, oh, Orb of Thunder. Yeah, let's keep Orb of Thunder and gravity push. And this is the, it's the exploding crystal one. I think I prefer Orb of Thunder. Let's see, I do have 115 knowledge now. Ooh. Man. misusing my... Why is this room dark? I mean, I know that there's like an extra dark border because I am at 1 health, but... Ticking time bomb. When an enemy dies or you take damage, causes a small explosion. Glass crutch. No, I don't want to do that. Is there any rooms I haven't been through yet? I feel like there are, but I might just be wrong. There was a health there. Vial of sweat. Being hit boosts your movement. No. Taking time. Okay. Because I don't really want anything that relies on me getting hit when I'm already this low on health. Okay, yeah, I think I maybe have gone through. Nope. No, there's still a couple more rooms. Glass crutch. No. And this greed. Knowledge has a price. Wow. First one, huh? Rolled into it again. Alright, that's the water bubble, which, meh, I don't really need. Well, this ain't a good place to be. Because I'm pretty sure that is all of the rooms now. So let's go ahead and get the one bit of healing I can get from him. Alright, Orb of Thunder, yes, let's start with decrease the speed and increase the damage. Then let's get another one where the orb can now shock the player for a temporary damage and speed boost. No, for this one. Let's see. Deals 40% more damage. Cooldown increased by 20%. After each cast, increase the cooldown by +1 second. Damage scales with the increased cooldown. Reset cooldown after 10 casts. I think that one's probably, again, my better option. Plus 25% to push for all enemies away. Well, sure, let's see. Allows you to place vines diagonally, increases reach of ability, decreases cooldown time, but decreases the amount that... And now, do I upgrade Gravity Push or Thunder Orb? Let's upgrade Thunder Orb another time. Just reduce cooldown. Okay. I still only have, you know, one, like, yeah, I still only have 2 health, so this probably won't go well, but I don't really think I have any options other than to fight the boss, so let's do it, I guess. Nope, I don't think he is affected by that, and I just... Whoa. Alright, that didn't go well. I can't, like... can't pay any attention to these bosses' attacks, is the problem. Okay, got... Can I just push this along with me? Work on that in a second. But stop giving me health, I don't need it yet. Well, hell if I didn't walk directly into the enemy. Well, now I do need it, so I guess. Oh, extra heart. Nice. Oop. Okay, yeah, those guys deal damage to themselves by running into the wall. We have Chaos. Spells deal more damage, but each cost increases the casted spell's cooldown temporarily. Search deeper. Okay. Vial of Sweat. Look, I need some kind of other spell. Pressure Prison. Okay, Pressure Prison and Orb of Thunder is not bad. It's not a bad combination. Okay, so here's the boss room. Oop. Let's see, but this one is Gravity Push, which is, I think, just kind of better than Pressure Prison, at least for me, for right now. And yeah, so this one, Orbit of Judgment. Oop. Oh, that's what. Oh, okay. Anyway. What's this one? Rapid Seeds. A staple spell for every farmer. Enter a state of harmony to produce tiny pellets filled with life. The more at rest you are, the speedier the process. Horticulture has dealt with many weird and wonderful spells over the years, yet none have beaten the simplicity of this. Not only does it act as a vast improvement to hand planting seeds, but as a defensive option for protecting farmers from danger. Ah, so it's Bullet Seed. Okay. I'll take it. Oop, another choice. I'm not gonna keep pushing my luck with that one. Oh, it's time stop. Yeah, I can try out time stop. Alright, Emerald Sword. Enemies closer to you take increased damage. Given that I have a tendency to just sort of charge directly at every enemy, yeah, sure. Let's take that. What's this one? Zephyr Propulsion. Burst the user into the air temporarily as long as they are using the spell, and then land at the designated location, expelling all the air magic from their body. After flight was developed via spell, people realized the possibilities of it outside of simply traversing, and this was a product of such mentality. A spell created to dodge attacks modified for increased lethality. Nah, I'm gonna keep time stop. Everything this way. That shouldn't be every room yet. Ooh. Cartography. That's gem hands. I'm not really big on that one. Shoot. Dodge roll too late on that one. Too late on that one too. Deceitful Bracelet. When you lose health, time slows down for 1 second. Any gold item is considered to be directly connected with royalty. However, since this bracelet messes with the blasphemous art of time, people felt the trinket existed to mock the current royalty. Ooh, again, I like the little lore drops going on here. Alright. Then, yeah, Orb of Thunder. Increase the range and damage of shocks. Reduce cooldown. Upgrades can time stop. Damage. Reduce cooldown. And I don't think I... Oh wait, I can also get the first upgrade on Rapid Seeds, I guess. Increase the size of seeds, increase damage dealt by each seed. Alright, let's see if I can make anything happen here. Oh. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, that's not a good place to be. Nope. Walked into it again. Okay, falling. Ah, man. That's... okay, except for propulsion. Tried to use it for propulsion. I think I just ran right into a wall, so that didn't help me. And it also didn't help me understand how the power works. Ah, man. Well, at least keep getting health immediately after getting hit. Rocket sunglasses. Sure, let's keep that. Oh, really, Midas? My cat is currently attacking my hand. Choice. Choose one. I'll just take the knowledge, I guess. Maybe could have been good to, like, see what spell it was offering me, but... nah. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what the bomb ability does for me. Oop. Another choice. Alright, what spell does it offer? Oh, time stop. I'm gonna, since I'm still this close, let's see, Orb of Thunder. Yeah, decreases the range and increases shot frequency. Let's get both of those. Wait. No. This way. This is... no, that's the main spell. Nope. Oh. I don't know how I didn't get damage there. I definitely just rolled straight into its attack. This. Okay, deteriorate latches onto any form of life. These. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, I finally do get to test out the deteriorate spell. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, that... could be a fun one. Let's switch back to my... Like, I think I can use... Yeah, I think I can definitely use that in combination with my other stuff. No, I don't really... That's... because that replaces... Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely use deteriorate in combination with something else to... Like, that definitely has some possibilities. Significantly increases movement speed when rolling, right? I might actually want to switch my controls and put I actually want to switch my controls and put the dodge roll on spacebar, because I keep thinking that's what it is. Yeah, the upgrades to that spell might actually... Yeah, the upgrades to the deteriorate spell might actually do a lot. Like, because I'm seeing some potential in that spell, it's just not quite doing it for me yet. Sword? Yeah, let's keep that one. Search all the connected rooms. I think I did. Yes. Yeah, so that's the boss door. So I think I've searched everything. No, however, I haven't. Increase range, can latch onto one more enemy at a time, deals 40% more damage. Just increase the range. And then get healed a little. Now back we go to the boss room. Let's see what can happen. Alright. Back to the failed magician. No! Oh. Drop health. No. Damn it. Shit. Yeah, once again, I keep thinking that spacebar is dodge roll, when it is in fact not. Ah, man. Okay, this was a lot of fun. I will definitely want to come back to it later, but I think I'm done for I think I'm done for tonight. But I definitely think I will try and come back to this later. Just need to, yeah, I'll need to work on strategizing a lot more and just understanding the game's mechanics better. But the biggest thing is just being able to pay closer attention to the enemy's attack patterns. Yeah, I think one of the things I need to start doing is like slow down on trying to just deal damage and focus on dodging a little more. Yeah, probably. Again, I'm too used to turn-based RPGs, and so I'm not used to having to attack and avoid at the same time. But yeah, I'll probably come back to this game again sometime soon, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully I won't be gone for a long time. Yeah, hopefully I won't be gone for too long going forward. But that is all for tonight. So, as always, I've been Nyte Lyfe, your resident revenant VTuber, reborn again. Be safe, be well as you retreat into the night, and as always, till we meet again.